Message, guys. I found another piece of paper that I like to read off of. And I just want to read it straight from the paper. Number one, it says, if you're rejected, you have to accept the fact that they reject you. You can't keep holding on to somebody that's pushing away from you. You have to accept the fact that they don't want to be with you. They don't want to have anything to do with you. And you have to accept it and move along. Number two, if you're unloved, you got to let it go. You can't be in a relationship with somebody where you love somebody so much or more than you love yourself that you keep trying to make it work. You got to let it go. You got to get out of it because you're going to wind up in a situation you can't get out of. You're going to wind up having such bad, encounters with that person that all those things don't pile up on top of you, and it'd be so much harder for you to let go. So if you're feeling unloved, let it go in the beginning. The minute you start feeling it, let it go. If it can't work, don't try to make it work. Don't force it. If they choose someone else or something over you, move on. It's very important. If somebody choose somebody else over you, don't try to see why you wasn't good enough. Don't try to, make ends with these people. Don't try to see why you can't go on and y'all can't, continue the relationship. Just move on from the situation altogether. Because the more and more you try, the more and more you cry in the end. Trust me. So if somebody else chooses somebody else over you, let it go. Move along. Number four, not everyone you love will stay. And that's so important to know that you can love somebody and they cannot love you back. So that means they're going to move on from the situation altogether. So just because you love someone don't mean that because you love them, they will stay. You loving someone does not equate to them loving you back. So you have to understand it in life. Just because you love them don't mean they love you back, okay? Not everyone you trust will be loyal. That's another big one. Just because you trust somebody don't mean that they loyal to you. Just because you give your all to somebody doesn't mean they're going to give it back to you. Just because you put your, life in their hands doesn't mean they're trustworthy with their life. Just got to know that everybody that you trust is not loyal to you. Everybody that you think they got your back don't have your back like you got their back. So you have to be very mindful in situations that the people that you trust is not always loyal to you. Okay? Number six, in life you gotta not care about losing people who don't want to be in your life anymore. You gotta let those people go. It's very important to let it go. It's very important to just push it on to the side, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. You can't wait on somebody else to do it for you. Just want to bring that quick message. If you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let it go. If they choose someone else over you or something else over you, move along. And everyone that you love will not stay. And everyone that you trust won't be loyal to you. So, losing people in your life who don't want to be in your life anymore is not a loss. Just want to bring that quick message. It's Kosha. Follow me for more.